I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
Hey, what's up guys? Average Sniper here and welcome back to another episode of Learning to Snipe in Battlefield Hardline, where I share my experiences learning to snipe with you guys in hopes that it will help you improve and make me rich on YouTube someday, which will probably never happen. Seriously though, I just wanted to say before we get started, thanks to everybody who's been watching these vids, who's been liking the vids, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that, guys. You have no idea. And someday I will find a way to repay you. You will be rewarded for subscribing to my channel with like tacos and such. Because who doesn't like tacos, man? If you don't like tacos, you're pretty much a communist. No offense to any communists that are out there, but you know what I mean. Alright, jump right in. So today we are playing Team Deathmatch on Bankjob with the Scout Elite Sniper Rifle. And I'm using the MAC-10 as my secondary. Now I get asked these questions a lot. What attachments do you use on your MAC-10? Well, first I'm going to tell you what I use on my Scout Elite. On my Scout Elite I use the 8x scope and the straight pull attachment. Those are my favorites. On the MAC-10, I use a suppressor, extended clip, and a red dot sight. Those are my favorites for the MAC-10. For my other stuff, which I might as well talk about since I'm already doing that, I like to use, in Team Deathmatch at least, I like to use a grappling hook and laser trip mines. And if I have to change those up, I would prefer to do stealth training instead of laser trip mines or grappling hook. But laser trip mines are probably the one you want to keep, especially in Team Deathmatch, because all you have to do is spawn in, drop a laser trip mine down, and run away. And within a minute or less, an enemy will spawn right where you did and step on your laser trip mine. Yeah, I know it's kind of cheap, but this is the way Team Deathmatch is played. They haven't fixed it yet, so you might as well just get with the fucking program and play it like that. Sorry, that harsh reality. That's how it is. So this is a 45 kill gameplay. I'd say the majority of the kills come from the Scout Elite Sniper Rifle. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about balanced sniping. Now we know since the patch came out about a week ago that the AWM and R700 sniper rifles have been buffed. And if you put the 338 Magnum rounds attachment on them, they are just as powerful, if not more powerful and more effective than the 300 knockout. You do have to sacrifice some of that bolt action speed, but in the long run that's not a big deal if you're hitting one-shot kills on people, one-shot kills to the chest on enemies that are 50 meters or closer to. Before, you could only get a one-shot kill, I think within 7 to 8 meters. Don't quote me on that, it's not exact, but they had to be pretty fucking close for you to get that one-shot kill with the AWM or the R700. Now you can do that. And within a 50-meter range, chest shot. And a lot of people, even an arm shot, it's crazy. A lot of people have been commenting and sending me messages and saying, so all the stuff I've done to unlock the 300 knockout has basically been in vain, since these other sniper rifles are just as powerful. And I would say that is not correct. The 300 knockout still stands in a class of its own. It is incredibly powerful, and you can even kill people with one-shot kills to the stomach. They have to be within the 50-meter range, just like the AWM and the R700. But the advantage to the 300 knockout is that it has a built-in suppressor. So if you want to run stealth training and the 300 knockout in a mode like Team Deathmatch, that would probably be way better than using the AWM or the R700, because you're basically going to be off the radar. You're going to be quiet. And you're going to be completely silent, so you're not going to be showing up on the radar as much as the other players. So the 300 knockout is still a great gun, guys, and I don't want anyone out there who hasn't unlocked it yet to get discouraged and say, well, fuck that, I'm not going to unlock it since these other guns are just as powerful. For one, doing the challenges is fun. For two, I mean, if you love the professional class, then you might as well unlock the syndicate weapon, because the 300 knockout is just awesome. I mean, it is just an awesome gun to use once you get used to it. Yes, it has slow bullets and a lot of bullet drop, but it is a poner. The gun pones people, and that It's completely insane. So don't get discouraged just because they made the AWM and the R700 stronger. You should be happy about that. Look at that guy. He's like in the ground. You should be happy about that because now we have more powerful sniper rifles. And that's what I really wanted to touch on is how has sniping changed in Battlefield Hardline now that we have sniper rifles that are more powerful within 50-meter distances. And I would say the sniping hasn't changed that much because I'll be honest with you guys, I think a lot of people have no idea that the AWM and the R700 have gotten this buff. So for one, not many people have even switched the AWM and the R700. Unless you go in my server, on my Hotwire server, you'll probably see a lot of people using it, but I think that's just because I give you guys this information on YouTube, and so you know that. But I don't think a lot of other people out there have made too many videos about the buff, or at least not that many people have seen them, because the AWM and the R700 were almost impractical sniper rifles to use before they buffed them because they were slow and they were just about as effective as using the Scout Elite, unless you wanted to pick up a whole bunch of squad kill or assist counts as kills. I mean, look at that. Oh, four-man feed right there. Oh man, hit marker that guy. That was crazy. Now the AWM and the R700 are very practical to use because they have been buffed, and they're just pretty amazing. Put the 338 Magnum rounds on them though. You will love it. You will love it with the 338 Magnum rounds. So this is a little spawn in that I remembered from this gameplay. I just spawned in and shot the crap out of these guys. That's one of the things about team deathmatch that can either be the most satisfying or the most annoying thing ever. is spawning in behind enemies, because when the enemy spawns in behind you it sucks, but when you can spawn in right behind the enemies and just pick up 4 or 5 kills, you're like, yeah, I am awesome. But I hate to break it to you, you might be awesome, but what you just did to get those kills isn't awesome. So I might have just downplayed my own clip right there. Fuck that, like all of them were headshots, so fuck you. Okay, so back to the AWM and the R700. You know, they have been buffed. The sniping has changed a little bit, but not that much because not everybody's using them. They're not being spammed, and I really hope that they don't nerf them again, because if you nerf the AWM and the R700 again, they're basically pointless to use when you have a fast-firing sniper rifle like the Scout Elite and a super poner like the 300 Knockout. So I believe that all sniper rifles should be at least a one-shot chest kill from 50 meters or further. The Scout Elite fires so fast, so maybe lower that to 30 or 35 meters. But I highly doubt they're going to buff the Scout Elite because you can already do really great with it. It is a very fast fire rate, almost semi-automatic, but you can shoot it like. With the semi-automatics, we all know you can shoot like. I hope you guys like my sound effects. I might get a second job as just a sound effect guy, you know, making sounds with my mouth. Anyway, gameplay is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and once again I just want to say thank you everybody. Please leave a like on this video so we can get them higher in the search results on YouTube, and please leave me a comment if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you just want to say hey, that's what's up, and if you just want to say fuck you, you suck at this game, I hate your videos, I guess you can leave that comment too, but if you do, you can go fuck yourself. Alright, I'm out. Later guys, thanks for watching.
Subscribe or die, motherfucker!